So the White House Correspondents' Dinner was over the weekend, and we had Lisa Vanderpump, Lala Kent, and Ariana Madix, who were all there looking gorge. We also got to see Dr. Wendy from Potomac. Chrissy Teigen was there. They had like Sophia Bush. They had a lot of different stars. And so a lot of people are like, well, what is the White House Correspondents' Dinner? Like, what is this like a big deal? Like, this seems like a big deal. Like, the president goes to this. It's basically an award show. It's like the People's Choice Awards for journalism, like the Critics' Choice Awards, essentially, like a Met Gala for people in journalism. Maybe it's like a little more prestigious than that because it is hosted by the White House Correspondents Association. I believe there may be like a charitable or like fundraising aspect to it as well. But it usually is the president there. It's basically like a Met Gala, like a celebrity star-studded event to show off anybody who's anybody and relevant in the moment. So lots of celebs go. There's routinely a comedian that like does like an opening bit and a roast. Usually the president will come out and do a little bit himself. I actually think this is a pretty big deal to have Ariana and Lisa Vanderpump there and Lala and whoever ran PR. Like they knew that this would generate lots of press. And again, it is. I think one of the most Googled celebs from that event right now is Ariana Madix. And I believe that the comedian, I wasn't familiar with him, but I'm sure he's very, very well known. But he made a joke about Vanderpump Rules and they like caught Ariana. So you can tell that they were trying to lean in and capitalize off of the moment of Vanderpump Rules. So I think that this was smart. Their PR team definitely knows how to generate press. Again, this is an event for the press, so they want to make sure that they keep it relevant. It's interesting that Lala got the invite too. I'm thinking maybe because of her ties to Randall and that whole scandal, and that's obviously what's made her a bit more mainstream than the rest. Yeah, because like the LA Times did their hit piece. I think, Hulu's going to be doing something like they usually do the Housewife and the Hustler and the Housewife and the Shaw Shocker. I would think that Randall would be the next one that would make sense to cover that whole scandal. But Tom Sandoval and Raquel definitely didn't get the invite. I think that this is a great move for Lala and Ariana and Lisa. I don't think Tom and Raquel would have gotten the invite regardless. I think they're deemed a little too controversial. That's not the type of press that I think we want. But like, listen, this is basically the White House's Critics' Choice Awards. But Ariana looked great. She had this gorgeous white gown with this sheer white cape. Lisa wore a beautiful black gown, and she had like these sparkly shoulder pads that drooped down her arms. Lala looked incredible. She was rocking like this blue floral print gown. She looked very regal. But it's usually not like a reality star-studded event. It's more like mainstream celebs, actors, actresses, musicians. So, but seeing more reality stars start to attend each year. I think Pete and Kim attended last year, right? Were they still together at that point? Possibly. Yeah, because they were together for the Met Gala. But listen, they're peeking into mainstream celebrity culture. So thank you, Tom Sandoval. Thank you for getting your sandy balls all over the place and all over Raquel so that we can have Ariana have her moment and relish in her moment. Who would have thought? I always thought Stassi was going to be the biggest star. And not that she isn't a big star from Vanderpump Rules, but like Ariana's having her moment. Ariana's doing movies. Ariana's booked and busy. Ariana's doing her Bloomingdale's campaigns. Like Ariana's going to be leaving Vanderpump Rules soon. And you know what? Good for her. On to bigger and better.